A long, severe weather day across Missouri and Illinois. We know that thousands of people are still feeling it. They are currently without power in the bi-state. We know that in St. Louis County, more than 20,000 people are in the dark right now. Another red area that you see is over in Clinton County, Illinois, where they have nearly 3,000 people without power right now. This morning, the sun is rising to some damage in Illinois as two confirmed tornadoes rolled through Clinton County.
There was also some significant damage in neighboring St. Clair County, right near the county line there. The Emergency Management Office says it was at a building between Lebanon and Mascoutah, right along State Route 4. So 5 on your side's Holden Kurwicki is there and has been surveying that damage throughout the morning. Holden, what are you seeing right now?
Well, Mercedes, that damage you just described is right here at Stock Transport. We're just east of Route 4 along Faust Road. As you mentioned, that's a little southeast of the city of Lebanon. And as you can see behind me, this shed here at Stock Transport has been completely destroyed. I want to step out of the way and really give you a look. I'm told that this is actually a maintenance shed. And as a lot of the truckers are rolling in here this morning, they're questioning if they're going to be able to get out on the road today. As you can see, there's a lot of insulation down the trusses, on the roof here have completely collapsed, and the roof is really scattered all across not only the yard here, but a nearby field. I spoke with Tyler Smith, a Carlisle native, who told me that he woke up this morning and didn't have power. He quickly got out the door and discovered that multiple limbs and power lines were blocking his drive to work. He's been sleeping in his cab, actually, here in the parking lot. That's a similar experience to what Shane Peltis described to our crews out in the field overnight.
We got all the warnings on the phones and stuff, and then we heard the sirens from Carlisle. Basically, all of our internet went out, everything went out, power went out, and we were in the basement. And it just, it happened so fast. It was just a quick, sounded like a big wind. And we got come outside to this huge mess we got back here.
Looking around the property, as the sun does kind of come up and shed a little light, you can see again there is really insulation and sheet metal scattered everywhere. That's almost to be expected when you get those type of winds that traveled through this area. Of course, Smith told me it's actually fortunate that this storm rolled through overnight because there was no one here to get hurt. Now, we are receiving additional damage reports over around Beckmeyer and up towards Carlisle. We're going to be checking those out as the morning rolls along, but we are seeing significant damage in Ferguson as well. Let's get over to my colleague Reagan DeTrolio, who is live near the Ferguson Police Department with the latest details. Reagan, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Holden. Right now I'm off of South Florissant Road, and you can see that this area behind me is taped off. A giant tree fell on an entertainment business, and that ended up sparking a gas leak. Let me move out of the way while my photographer Eric Voss zooms in and shows you what we're seeing. It's still pretty dark out here this morning, but thankfully no one inside the business at the time was injured. Now, take a look at some of this other damage we've seen across North County overnight. There was a few people inside this entertainment business when that tree fell, but thankfully, like I said, no one was hurt. Spire crews were here for hours patching up the leak and cleaning the area. Ferguson Police tells us that there's at least 6 down trees and 2 that have fallen on structures. Police and Public Works have been assessing the damage across Ferguson all night, and they all throughout the morning and throughout last evening. Here's what we're hearing from officials.
Police, fire, or EMS, Public Works working together. We've seen it all. Down power lines, trees in homes. We've seen cars stuck in flooded areas. We're trying to tell people, do not get out of your car.
Now, although the storm has passed, police are still urging you to stay home because we are seeing still quite a bit of debris out on the roads. We've also heard reports of building collapses throughout the county, so we are going to monitor that, and we'll make sure to keep you updated throughout the morning with what we see and what we find. Reporting live in North County, I'm Reagan DeTrolio, 5 on your side.